All right, y'all. So we're going to be a little bit nosy today, although it is not difficult to do so in this situation because Darius is out here tweeting. He's out here making social media posts when he could have been texting Kiki, right? Although, like I said in my description, I can't imagine looking down at my phone while I'm at an Usher concert or anything like that and seeing a nigga texting me over. Like, girl, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm ignoring. She probably ignored his ass. You got to go on Twitter. Now I'm on the news cycle. Can you imagine being on the news in the news cycle because of this man? Because of some man? A man. Need me a nigga who can tame me. Coming through and making niggas switch teams. I'm feeling really. All right, y'all. So I did not know how big this story was going to get last night. I saw some things happening, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna just. Like, I was like, maybe I'll talk about it, but I'm going to wait until the morning to see what's tea and y'all still talking about it. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's get into what's happening. I'm sure y'all are just like, well, I wonder what this motherfucker thinks. So let's get into it. So Kiki got serenaded by Usher, and I thought it was cute. Like, literally, I saw the video. Darius goes, it's the outfit, though. You a mom. And it's, like I said, we're going to be talking about cis heteronormativity and patriarchy and all that shit. Because, like, I promised you, or slut shaming, outfit shaming, whatever. I promised you I looked at that outfit and I did not even, of course, coming from me, I'm sure that's risky. I'd be half naked on the internet, whatever. But, like, looking at this outfit, I didn't think anything. I was like, girl, she got on a leotard, some mesh, whatever. She got her ass out, whatever. She had a fucking concert. Like, girl, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You know? And then I'm going to get to the fact that men be half naked, showing they titties, showing they print, showing they, you know what I mean? Everything on social media. And they never get held to this kind of standard, whether they be dads or not, whatever. So obviously people are like, what the hell, when they saw this tweet, I'm like, bitch, you got to be kidding me. They started dragging his ass, tagging his ass. And then in response, so all the dragging and the backlash, he said this: we live in a generation where a man of the family doesn't want the wife and mother to his kids to showcase booty cheeks to please others. And he gets told how much of a hater he is. This is my family and my representation. I have standards and morals to what I believe. I rest my case. This was so interesting. And like I said, talking about how like cis heteronormativity and all the ways that a lot of heterosexual people are socialized or, you know, made to feel like they have to act or be in this world. It's like, you talking about this is my family and my representation. Okay, but it's her body and it's her outfit and it's her good time that she's having out with her people. That's the first thing. The second thing is y'all married yet? You talking about I don't want the wife? And anyway, we're gonna break it down even further, but let's talk about some things first. And I think this is one of the main reasons why I'm like poly, and you know, we can have conversations about how like you literally do not have ownership of your partner just because y'all are partners, you know. But this is part of the reason why I just be open-minded, because like, imagine if my partner went to go see Usher or some shit and Usher was serenading their ass, and my partner, my nigga, whatever, was acting stiff as hell around Usher. I'm like, bitch, if you don't flirt with Usher. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I had the same mind that I have right now and I was in these situations that we're talking about, I'm like, bitch, if you don't go flirt with Usher, are you serious? He's singing to you. If you don't shake some ass, you need to make sure, do he want to come back? Do he want to come back home? Like, what's tea? Like, I'm just not going to sit here and be like, oh, be super pissed if some artist or celebrity that my partner probably knew since there was, you know what I mean? Really, it's Usher. It's Usher. It's Usher. I'm not finna be mad sitting over here huffing and puffing if Usher singing her motherfucking face. But if you don't see if he want to come back home with us tonight, it's just so weird. So that's one part of it. The second part of, I mean, though it does explain his tweet here where he said, when I get insecure about myself, I start to divert my issues instead of acknowledging it. And it's just like, girl, it really makes a lot of sense just looking at the situation. Also, like I said earlier, I can't imagine waking up and my nigga got me all over the news cycle and my name's Keke Palmer or some other, you know what I mean? Like some big staple in entertainment industry. And you got this nigga, you know, this nigga got you all up in the fucking news cycle. Not about my new projects, not about my new music or album or some shit. His ass throwing a fit on Twitter when he could have just texted me, girl. They be talking about traditional this, traditional wife, traditional home, traditional. How y'all niggas talk about traditional but don't hold up the traditional? You talk about traditional, oh, you're a wife, you're a mother. Y'all have y'all baby out of wedlock. What you mean? You talk about traditional this, traditional that, and you are not the main breadwinner. Like, you're not the main breadwinner. Like, I think a lot of these men want the power to oppress, and that's it. Like, y'all want to participate in the patriarchy, but only in particular specific ways. Y'all want to uphold cis heteronormativity without doing your part. Like, if you want to be fully oppressed by cis heteronormativity, you gotta fully commit. If she gotta cover up in a burlap sack everywhere she go, and she can't show not even a goddamn fingernail, toenail, then you need to be bringing home the bacon more than her. That's really it. So it's interesting when some of these men just talk about how much they value traditional this, traditional that. Meanwhile, they're not upholding the end of the oppressive system. Like, girl, if she got to stay barefoot and pregnant and in the kitchen and all this and all that, then you need to be over here going to war and building houses with your bare fucking hands. What y'all doing? Y'all can't even grill. Y'all don't even get on the grill. On 4th of July just passed. Y'all don't even get on the grill. So it's very interesting to watch them talk about this, to talk about that, and how much body counts women got. Meanwhile, men are encouraged to fuck everything that breathes. We talking about, revealing outfits, and you need to be in the kitchen, you need to be barefoot and pregnant, and niggas do not uphold the end of the oppressive ass bargain. That's the hilarious part to me. Also, I like how men can just walk around like this. This is Darius posting his body. And everything's fine, right? He said dad bod, right? Everything's fine. But when Keke doing it, it's the issue. I don't know. And the most important thing is that you knew who she was before y'all started dating. Like, she's a brand. She's Keke Palmer. She ain't going, you know what she like to wear. You know who she is, And he even showed her off himself on his Instagram.
Y'all see this? Y'all see this work?
As you can clearly see here. So it's just, a lot of it is giving very weird to me, okay? And it gave weird to a lot of other people who went and did a deep dive into Darius Dalton's Twitter because of all of this, and they were bringing up all type of shit. In 2016, he said this: what would have happened if Alton Sterling listened and followed orders when the officers yelled repeatedly to get on the ground? He said this: there are Mexicans who are, quote, protesting against Trump. Waving your country's flag and attacking U.S. citizens is an act of war. Also, these are apparently some tweets that he liked. This Jonathan Majors tweet, girl. He liked this tweet of this person saying, y'all so used to Instagram whores, you forget how moms in real life dress. What else? I guess when Tracy posted this picture, which was so, the body's bodying. Like, let's talk about it. The body's bodying. When Tracy posted this picture, someone said she's like 50. This is what I mean when I say society doesn't know how to spot a female loser. Right? So this is the type of shit that he's liking. So Twitter just got his ass completely on up out of there. I think that either his account, I think he took down his account or something, because I was just, after this, I clicked this shit and it said profile cannot be found. So I'm just like, okay. Now, Keke's response to this is very interesting. I think we should point out that this man has been called out for all kind of stuff before, and she's still with him. Transphobia, all kind of shit, right? And the tweets that I showed you, I'm sure is just the tip of the iceberg. But it's just given that I'm doubting that she's gonna leave him. Like, let's just, especially because I feel like if your man is doing all this and saying all this online, then there's no telling how he's behaving in real life or what he's saying to you in real life. Like, I feel like you got to know who he is at this point. So, but a lot of people feel like, I'm dealing with a nigga, I'm dealing with an ain't shit nigga, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm just like, okay, more power to y'all, because that's just not gonna be me. But Keke responded by posting even more pictures of herself online on Instagram for her outfit, and she said this. She was just like, I wish I had taken even more pictures, but we were running late. She was talking about how great Usher was and how truly inspired she was watching his show as a performer. So it was just, she must have seen all this shit happening online. She was like, okay, that's cute for you, boo. I'm still showing off this fucking outfit because I look good. And that's it. So now what's interesting is that we knew that she would respond this way because of what happened on this one podcast. They were on a podcast and her man said, what would happen if you were in a Summer Walker situation with me? What if some girl was just so you know, he was just like, what if she was wearing my Eagles jersey? All that. And Keke responded to that by saying that she ain't getting on the phone with no girl, even if she was standing with him in some picture. Then the host asked Kiki what she would do if people came, like someone was coming up to her saying like, check your man, but you need to see what your man doing out there. And Kiki said that she would respond by asking whoever asked her. She said she would ask them about their man, like what's your man doing? You checked on him. And so like, this response tells us two things. That first of all, Kiki like to handle shit in private. Second of all, Kiki gonna stay with this nigga no matter what y'all talking about. Because if you come up to her telling her about what her man doing this, doing that, he ain't doing. She says she finna ask you about yours, And I'm just like, okay. I'm just like, okay, you can ask me about mine, but we talk about yours right now. It's just not giving. It's just not giving. I don't understand how so many times you see like black women with these powerful brands, they got a bunch of talent. They make a huge name for themselves, and you got niggas in the background trying to mess that shit up. What's going on? I don't know. Just leave these ashies alone. Leave these insecure ashies alone. Because honestly, anybody liking that stuff, misogynist ass shit about women and policing women's outfits and how they can present themselves, even though men never get that kind of policing. Anybody with those views on, Trump, Alton Sterling. Anybody that's talking like that online, I would be like, girl, step the hell away from me. So yeah, that's what's going on. I decided to talk about it because everybody else is. And I wanted to give my 2 cents. Men are weird. Like I said, y'all cannot pick and choose which parts of this oppressive cis heteronormative system y'all want to uphold. You need to uphold all of it if it's going to be such a problem. If she got to be out here cooking and cleaning and washing and everything, smiling and grinning, when she hands you that pen, you need to write that check and pay all of her bills. Like, you need to stop playing with me. You need to stop playing with me. It's so weird to watch men who were attracted to, or are attracted, when they first started talking, were attracted to the person, the brand, the outfits, the the image, the talent, the beauty, whatever. That's what you're attracted to. And because this person got with you, because this person has a child with you, or y'all together, you want this person to dim their light, to change their outfits, just get somebody who like to wear long ass gowns and robes, girl, down past they fucking toenails. Yeah, and it's so many women out here who like to do that. There's so many women who want to be in certain these kinds of things, these dynamics. There's so many women who who do dress the way that y'all like. But why don't y'all go after the ones who do that? Because y'all want to break somebody down. Y'all want them to dim their light. That's really the team. That's the team. And then when they don't, it's this big deal. Like, girl, she was a whole person before she met you. She gonna be an entire person if this ever finishes after it's done. So let me know what y'all think about it. I just feel like it's such a widespread topic, a widespread social issue. And I wanted to dissect it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much. Check out all the links in my description and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
A nigga who contain me. Coming through and making niggas switch teams. I'm feeling really pussy, got that shit in my jeans. Applied and the guys that got their eyes on